Welcome to Balance. Today we're going to talk about a sensation or a feeling of absence. This is going to be a session about absence in attachment patterns. For some of you, using the metaphor of the solar system and exploring the internal planets of feelings and emotions and sensations might be scary. What do you feel when you are approaching your internal solar system? What do you feel when you're imagining the vastness of the solar system? Are you feeling like you're falling into a deep dark hole, or just a sensation of falling? Is it like a space that feels scary and no one is holding you in there? Do you have that feeling of nothingness and emptiness? And if you do, if there is a sensation or a feeling of emptiness or nothingness, then the session is for you. Because that sensation of nothingness and emptiness might stop you from practicing balance and might stop you from accessing the richness of the internal world. Well, interestingly, even the cosmos have a black hole. I'm going to encourage you to think about the emptiness or nothingness as an object, as one of the planet, not the whole solar system, but just as one object. This will help you have a perspective and a healthy distance to these scary feelings. I very often suggest to my counselee that the sensations and feelings of emptiness and nothingness on the inside is an introjection of your missing or broken attachment pattern. Perhaps there was a time in your development, even if you don't remember it, when the caregiver wasn't present physically or mentally, or wasn't able to be present for you. And that missing attachment can then be introjected as a specific space in our internal world that then can be felt like an emptiness or nothingness. An example of a caregiver's depression might be the time when nothingness or emptiness is introjected, or when one is neglected, when one is disconnected from caregivers for many different reasons. So what's happening is we are introjecting unconsciously, like it's kind of a bit like a piece of Lego. Although, when you take that piece of Lego, you'll still, the structure of the Lego may might be broken, but when you take that Lego out, nothing is going to happen. So what is happening here? You have a piece of you that holds the memory of missing something that can then be felt like emptiness or nothingness. My own intuition is telling me that that emptiness and nothingness sometimes can be then projected on the outside, on the external world, and it can be experienced as nothingness and as emptiness on the outside. For example, in our relationships, you might be in a loving relationship, but you'll be experiencing it as an experience of loveless relationship. You might project it onto reality we call God, and you might experience that reality not as a vibrant presence, but as emptiness and nothingness. Because that piece of you that was introjected now is projected onto external reality or on the reality that you perceive. And in that perception, you'll be seeing the nothingness and the emptiness. I hope now you're starting to sense why working with your internal world is so important. Because it colors the way you see the external world, the way you see your children, the way you see your relationships, even the way you see the reality we call God or the reality we call creation. I hope balance will be helping you to clear your perception, and you'll be hopping in between the planets, balancing yourself and experiencing peace, love, and compassion. With time and with practice, with being able to balance yourself, I hope that difficult sensations and these difficult feelings of emptiness and nothingness, with time, I hope they will lessen, they will feel less intensive, and other feelings will become more active for you. The more often you use a new neurological pathway, the more established it becomes. I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.